Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Evan here with Van and Michael J. Babcock.
What's up?
There is a humongous fight this weekend. Huge. I'm very interested in this. Adrien Broner is fighting Jesse Vargas. It's going down on Showtime. It's a massive fight. This is a fight that could mean the future for Adrien Broner. I mean, this is a make-or-break fight for him.
Adrien Broner can't lose. Now, Adrien Broner recently fought Mikey Garcia, but everyone knows what a quality fighter Mikey Garcia is. You can lose that fight and bounce back. Adrien Broner has to beat Jesse Vargas on Saturday.
So as he goes into a fight that Van and I both believe is the most important fight of his life, he's got all sorts of drama going on outside the ring that a lot of people are saying could be the Achilles heel for him, could be the downfall. He's in a rap beef. He's in a rap feud right now with a guy named Tekashi69, who is a self-proclaimed gang member who has been threatening Adrien. Adrien's been threatening him. They've been going at it back and forth. And now it escalated to the point this morning where they've stopped the violent talk and have now made a $300,000 bet against each other. How did it start off, Van?
It started off with Tekashi69, who for some reason decided to comment stuff under Adrien Broner's pictures.
Right.
And the guys got into a verbal war of words, and then the videos started.
Yes, they started making videos going back and forth each other, some violent threats in there. It was getting pretty nuts. Yeah. Well, Tekashi kind of put his money where his mouth is earlier this week and made this video directed at Adrien Broner. Take a look.
For these what's the name, man?
Adrien Broner.
Yo, bro, I got 100K Saturday, you lose the fight. 100K, man.
Man, so matter of fact, bet that 200. Make it 200,
Make
blood.
200K, clown. And you better check in when you come to Brooklyn. And you better check in, blood.
All right. So he's betting Adrien Broner $200,000 that he loses to Jesse Vargas, and then he said you better check in when you come to Brooklyn, which means
Come see them, pay them, and pay homage to them before he does business in Brooklyn. Checking in is a big thing right now.
It's a subtle threat for his safety, though, right?
For sure. It basically saying if you don't check in, we're going to check you out.
Bow down to
So how did Adrien Broner respond? Adrien Broner responded by saying, oh, you want to bet $200,000? I'll raise the stakes to $300,000, and I'll write you a check. So Adrien Broner has issued a challenge to Tekashi69 that I will bet you $300,000 that I win my fight this weekend.
Wow.
And then on top of that, he went to the jewelry store in Brooklyn where Tekashi shops and went to Tekashi's jeweler and says, I spend more money on jewelry in your own hood than you do. This thing is really escalating.
Yeah, it's getting out of control. Now, if you're Tekashi69, not only did he not check in, he's in your spot talking trash, flaming.
So how is this going to affect Broner when he gets into the ring to fight Vargas this weekend? We actually spoke with Jim Jones about this, about the beef.
Big boxing fan.
Yeah, he's a huge rapper and he's a huge boxing fan, and he's the perfect guy. He's the perfect, like, right in the middle of the concentric circles right there. So we asked Jim Jones, what are your thoughts on this whole thing? This is what he said.
They made a $300,000 bet on the fight. Have you been following the beef, and does this affect Adrien going into the fight this weekend?
Nah, I think that has nothing to do with Adrien going in the fight. I mean, 6ix9ine, he's doing what any boxing fan would do. He's trolling. He's doing what boxing fans do. I think if it was like that, we should ask 6ix9ine if he was ready to get in the ring with Broner.
That's some smoke.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see Broner versus Adrien versus Tekashi.
Why? You want to see somebody
Tekashi's
get murdered?
music.
No, I know. By the way, I talked to Tyron Woodleys about this show today. Tyron Woodleys says if Tekashi69 and Adrien Broner fight, Broner could end the fight in one punch.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Tekashi69, but
Adrien Broner's a four-time world champion.
And no boxer. It's ridiculous. But you know what they could do that they both do?
What?
Is rap.
Yeah, they could have a rap battle.
Yeah, right, because Tekashi69, he raps. Adrien Broner also fancies himself a rapper, man.
True.
Put it on wax, bro.
In all seriousness, though, Adrien Broner is a 4-division champion. Jesse Vargas is a top 10 welterweight. This is going to be a massive fight.
Jesse Vargas is a fantastically exciting fighter. I remember watching the fight he had with Saddam Ali, a guy who's now the 154 champ. TKO'd him, really dominated. He's trying to get his career back on track, too, man. There's a lot of stakes on the line on Showtime, bro.
And that's not all on this card. Jamal Charlo, who's a big stud also, is fighting Hugo Centeno. And the winner, they're trying to say that the winner of this fight will get a shot at Gennady Golovkin. Now, it's not a guarantee.
Oh, it almost would have to happen at this point. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and by the way, one of my favorite fighters on the planet right now, Gervonta Davis, 23, undefeated. He's fighting Jesus Cuellar. I think this is a massive fight for Gervonta, too, because this guy is a human highlight film.
He is.
And he needs this knockout.
A little disappointing boxing last time he fought on the Mayweather. Yes, big fight for him, big fight for his career.
Plus, I really like him. And
He's just a cool dude. He
Awesome
just destroys everyone, man. Get it done, Tank. Get it done on Saturday.
It's all going down on Showtime Boxing, Broner versus Vargas this Saturday night. It's a must-see fight.